All right, now let's move on to the commodities market update. Well, the beauty and personal care industry is badly hit by the COVID-19 lockdowns, resulting work from home culture shift has rapidly transformed trends in the industry. For example, we've seen global cosmetic demand fall by 28% compared to pre-pandemic levels. Well, joining us now is Olufunto Ajenifuja. She's no stranger to makeup. Great to have you on the program.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so, looking at this new trend now, we see the market, for cosmetics was actually recovering with, business activity, coming back. But we're seeing like a change, in taste, at this point. What is the effect of this, changing trend, on the Nigeria's market? Okay, so
yes, the beauty and personal care industry was hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, but it's important to note that this was actually an industry that was already seeing declining sales prior to the pandemic. So the pandemic came and just took things to another level. And the important thing to note here is even though the industry is recovering now, there have been some fundamental changes when you look at consumer preferences and behaviors. So now people are opting for simpler routines. It's now quality over quantity. Now that we have the cost of living crisis, people aren't being as frivolous. They're spending wisely. So that's really important for those in the cosmetic and beauty industry in Nigeria to note that consumers want slightly different things. Now we're seeing, historically, economists said that, lipstick sales should go up during times of economic difficulty, the lipstick index.
Right.
This is because this it's like a lipstick is like a little treat for the women in that time. But, that isn't holding true now, due to mask wearing and stuff from the pandemic. So the industry actually saw declining sales in lip makeup in general. And, demand shifted to eye makeup, demand shifted to skin care and hair care. So instead of, covering my flaws, I'm going to treat them because people are still people will always want to look good,
right,
makeup or not. So even though the price of everything is going up, the demand for beauty products and personal care products will always be there.
Right, and I'm guessing, the price of deodorants too have gone up,
yes.
We're seeing everything rise, with cost of most inputs. But at the end of the day, there's some substitutes. I don't know if they still hold true now. Like some people used to use lemon.
Yes.
For their underarms.
Yes, yes.
Do you think that kind of substitution will happen?
Well, it depends because, there's also been a lot of research that those things have health implications for you. So I think they are alternatives.
Right.
But people still need, the proper deodorants, but they're just looking for cheaper alternatives. So they would rather buy, like I said, it's quality over quantity.
Right.
So they're just looking for something cheaper, but they can still get that quality.
But talking about cheaper, that has also brought up substandard products to the market. Those are actually, coming up and making sales. How's that impacting the market? Okay, so,
globally, people are feeling the effects of inflation. But in Nigeria, it's even more so, incomes, budgets are being squeezed. People don't have the money, and in Nigeria, a lot of people rely on imported cosmetics, imported body lotions, imported hair care. And the prices, like these retailers are facing higher transportation costs and logistics costs. So that's going to filter into the price. And people just don't have the money. So
right,
they'd rather just buy a fake product that costs them less. However, as I kind of mentioned before, there are health implications
right,
for using this because they use cheaper ingredients. But it's understandable that we're seeing an influx of counterfeit and adulterated products in the market because people just don't have the money. Like a high-end red lipstick that is very popular, I'm sure people know what I'm talking about. That costs 15,000 naira, and that is pretty. That's like almost half the minimum wage. Like people can't really afford that, so they're going to buy the fake.
You wear that on your lip every day, about 15,000 a pop. All right.
Exactly.
All right, Olufunto Ajenifuja, analyst, financial derivatives company. It was great having you.
Thank you.
Talking makeup.
Okay.
Thank you.